Some people say a Muslim should never use labels such as Shia or Sunni, claiming they are only Muslim. They use Quranic verses that condemn splitting into sects and conclude that being part of any group is automatically wrong. They say that you must follow the Qur'an and Sunnah only. However, the question is, from whom are you taking the Sunnah? The way you pray, perform Hajj, or understand certain verses of the Qur'an follows a particular method and places you within a recognized group, even if you don't use the labels such as Shia or Sunni. Islam is indeed against sectarianism, the kind that breaks unity and causes division, but simply belonging to a party or group is not the same of being sectarian, unless the group actually contradicts Allah's guidance or the teachings and commandments of the Prophet, peace be upon him. The idea that one should never call himself anything but Muslim contradicts the Qur'an. In fact, Allah sometimes uses other names for certain believers. For example, in more than one place the Qur'an mentions Hizballah, the party of Allah, as a praised group among the believers. This label does not replace being a Muslim. It simply highlights a category of believers with special qualities. Every member of Hizballah is a Muslim, but not every Muslim rises to that level. Prophet Ibrahim was called a Muslim, yet he was also called a Shia, a follower of Prophet Nuh. If Prophet Ibrahim is called both a Muslim and a Shia, it clearly shows that being a Shia of a righteous leader does not contradict being a Muslim. When does a group become a forbidden sect? Number 1. It teaches beliefs or practices that go against Allah's commands or the teachings of the Prophet. For example, a group adds new acts of worship that has no basis in the Qur'an or authentic Sunnah. 2. Its followers choose the group's ideas, opinions, or instructions over the clear guidance of Allah and His Messenger. For example, a person knows the Qur'an or the Prophet says something clearly, but they still follow their group's opinion instead. When this happens, the group has left the religion of Allah and split into a sect. Simply identifying with a school of thought that preserves the Prophet's teachings is not the same as creating division, nor does it make someone part of a forbidden sect. A true Shia is simply a follower of the path of the Prophet, peace be upon him, through the Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam. What matters is whether the path you follow is truly aligned with the Qur'an and the Sunnah, not the label you use.